So you bring your water here. Let me know. Okay. You know what? I forgot something, so I'm gonna run back to go get it. I'm supposed to get one of the blue pads. Okay? What to do right there? So I can get this one. At no time should you set your water basin on the floor. Alright? So remember how I told you when you get water, what do? You test it. Can you test it, Mrs. Jones? Right there, you set it down. Then immediately after you're done, go ahead and put your gloves on. You're not supposed to touch the foot without putting your gloves on. You're not supposed to set the water basin on the floor. So when you bring it, you put it right on the table. So it's going to be at the bedside table right there. So immediately after you put your gloves on, the next thing you're going to do is um, put your blue pad on the floor. And depending on where you do your test, if you don't have, I need you to put it down. And if you don't have blue pad, you're going to need to use a bath towel. You see this water for the state exam, you guys will get more, okay? You want it to be all the way down here because you want the food to be fully immersed, okay? So put this out. Alright, Mrs. Johnson, I'm going to have you put your food in there and soak it there for about 10 minutes. You want to make sure you put all your stuff that you're going to use, put it right here so that you don't have to keep going back and forth. You can sit down, you can kneel down, however you know it's going to be comfortable for you. I want you to actually put soap this time. I don't want you to pretend. So we're actually going to go ahead and do this. Just squeeze it. And after you're done squeezing, you're going to go ahead and put your soap on. You're going to put soap, and I want you to put soap this time. Don't pick. You know how we've been pretending to put soap, but this one I really want you to do it. So, all right, Mrs. Jones, I'm going to go ahead and put your foot up. Do you guys see that? Is everybody looking at me? Yeah. All the way up.
It's full.
Oh,
I've seen all links.
So you guys see that?
Remember, yeah, my ID is full.
So I'm going to go ahead and wash in between your toes, Mrs. Jones. Let me know if I'm holding you, okay? All right. Good. I'm going to go ahead and wash the bottom of your foot. There you go. Can I have hamper there, please? There. We'll go ahead and rinse. Rinse in between your toes to make sure I don't leave any soap in there. You okay, Mrs. Jones?
Yes.
All right. Now I'm ready to dry. So when you put this, just slightly put this like this so that you can be able to put the foot down and dry properly. And while you dry, you also want to make sure you dry in between the toes to make sure you don't leave it down. And after you're done drying, you want to make sure that you dry your gloves so that you don't have excess water in there. Then you put it right here. Now you're going to put some lotion. Make sure the lotion is little because if you put too much, you're going to have to dry. Sorry. So you put lotion on the top. You put it on the bottom of the foot. And you're not going to put the lotion in between the toes. Alright? Immediately after you're done, you're going to put your stuff right here on the table. And you're going to tell Mrs. Jones to go ahead and put her shoe on. See how I'm going to carry this. Do you guys see that? Just go ahead and carry both of them like this. And you bring this to the bathroom. When you get over here, you gently pour this away. Of course, put this right there. You're going to put this in the garbage. Alright? But we're going to reuse it here. You guys, you're going to grab paper towel. You know how we always grab paper towel? You're going to go ahead and get water. You're going to rinse. You're going to use the same paper towel to dry. Put it in the garbage because it's towel. That's why I put it right there. So after you're done, you bring this right here to the designated. Oh, forgot my soap. You get the soap. And you put it in the designated dirty area. And when you get over here, take your gloves off. Hold it. Sanitize your hands. Go back to Mrs. Jones. Make sure the call light is within reach. Bed is low. Wash my hands. So I want you guys to know the foot care, please put the soap. There's a reason why I want you to do it. You guys remember when I put the foot up? My towel, my soapy towel was not dragging in my water. Because if you do that, and you guys remember when I squeezed my water off the towel, it was a little bit dry, right? Not too dry, but at least dry enough not to be draining. Because once you put soap in that towel, if it's draining to the water that you're going to use to rinse the foot, then you can't rinse. That means you have to run again to go get clean water to rinse. And you only have 5 minutes. This is one of the skills that will take you more than 5 minutes if you don't know what you're doing. So make sure you squeeze very well. Put the soap on and put the foot up. And you guys see how I was talking about toes. You wash top, bottom, you wash in between the toes, you rinse in between the toes, you dry in between the toes. Say it out loud the way I said mine, okay? That's how you're supposed to say it. And after that, you dry everywhere in between the toes too. Then when you put lotion top, bottom, but you're not gonna put lotion in between the toes.